Hey everyone, this is Ruishman. I wanted to take you through a few more things I noticed with this ValheimRaft mod. One thing is you can see I've made a bridge here. And something that's really cool that I thought I would share with everyone is, well, I always hated making these pylons that go always all the way down to the bed of the water, the bottom of the water, whatever it's going to be at. So here's something you can do. You can use the support poles on these, and it puts it all at the same height no matter what. It does have like probably a depth limit on there too, though. And to show it in action, it does snap two things as well. So let's say we wanted to extend that bridge out. You can take that and it will snap to it, goes all the way down to the bottom, and only costs four wood, no matter how deep it is. Something really cool that you could try out with that. It's worth the mod just by itself if you're interested in making any kind of piers or docks or anything like that. Another thing I noticed last time I came through here, I was trying to stop before I got to this bridge that I made, and I thought, oh, I'm going to crash into it. And well, this is another thing. What I noticed is that this bridge and the ValheimRaft, I don't know if it's a bug or if it's something else, but it looks like you're going to hit it. And as soon as you get up on it, you go straight through. So if you're into making bridges and you're thinking, oh, well, I have to tear apart a bridge every time I want to take a boat through, then this could be something that a game changer for you. And you can see I also have some other pieces of wood on here as well. I made a sail, just a really easy sail. Now, if you don't have the sail on here, let me show you what happens. If you don't have the sail on here, you can do the extra parts on that, but it's not going to go as fast as you think it would. No, at least it didn't before. With all these necks. With the sail on there too, though, you can actually, no matter how big the sail is, it's going to make it work for whatever the sail is on that. So even if you have just a very small sail on it, it's going to be able to use the sail function. Now the raft is a little bit unwieldy. You'll notice too, I didn't pull it out of the water. You can see that over here is kind of crooked, but that's what happens. So we'll put these over here. And we get our sail that we can customize. And we're ready to go. Another thing I like about this is that even though it's a raft, take a look at the building cost of it too. So on here, the building cost of this raft is only 20 wood, plus another 10 wood for the steering wheel that you'll have to put on there to make it work. As opposed to the, let's see if we can find it. As opposed to the actual raft, which needs leather scraps and resin and 20 wood. And you're limited with the sail, of course, and you cannot build anything else on it. One thing I really do enjoy on this one is, even though it's going to be crooked or whatever else based on what's on this, I can put down 4 chests really quick. Now I'm actually needed to leave. We'll call it 3 chests. We'll put down 3 chests really quick, and this can always be used. If you're out exploring, you can throw the stuff in there. The other thing I noticed is that taking this raft over rocks, it destroys the rocks, but not the raft. And so it's always really good to see. So we have our small sail, which enables us to use the sail function. And we have our pier supports that go all the way down to the bottom of the water. And then you can also go through a pier, I guess, if you're trying to drive through something. and it's virtually indestructible as far as I've seen so far. A few other updates for this house. I am playing just a straight playthrough with it, and so I'm not using any other cheats or anything else, no spawning of anything. One thing that I did notice is that in this, you get to the Bronze Age and it takes forever because you have to mine all the ore and everything else for it. But just the house itself, what I'm looking at is I'll offset the roof, and I've seen these before. I offset the roof and then made a 45 in the middle here with a 23.5 or 22.5 at the bottom. Make a chimney with it. And put some beams across here. Reduces all the smoke that you'll see. And then of course this is on the boards, which I assume is okay. I tried making some other things on the boards and it broke immediately, so I'm assuming that the fire is okay to do that right now. Then you also notice that I have these upgrades kind of stacked up as where the place anything mod, as well as this really neat and tight group of chests. You can see I do have them all connected to wood in the back, just a structural support, but on the front you can just lay it on top without needing to really use that old school method of putting down a floor of some kind for it to rest on top of. Now I am looking forward to using this other mod, the item drawer, but it does take fine wood and I am not spawning stuff right now, so that's going to be a little while. But what that does is it's like a locker for one item, but you can store, in my version of it, I think that the default is 999. I added a few more nines to it, so it's like, I don't know, 9,999,999. And so, yeah, it saves a lot as far as where your items go. And then, of course, we were just out here having a good time with the little we got. Hope to see you next time.